questions for Mark Perry.
Mark, what was the mindset of the defense at practice this week, and how do you think the defense just performed overall today?
I think it was a lot more intentional. We knew we left a lot of plays out there on the field last week, and we were nowhere near satisfied with the performance we put out. So, we went back to work, the day right after the game, and just harped on the things that it takes to be a good defense. Alignment, assignment, technique, just communication, everything. So, I think we really need to continue to do that and keep stacking good weeks of practice to be able to go out there and play similar to how we did tonight. So,
what was kind of the biggest emphasis for you guys this week on defense?
tackling. We had a lot of missed tackles last week, so I think we tackled a lot better tonight. Need to continue to get better, just in all aspects. So I think that was probably the biggest thing.
A lot of young guys got reps on defense tonight. What did you see from some of the guys on the second string?
They look good. That being their first game experience, they didn't flinch. Randon had a couple big hits out there. JJ played quite a bit. So, I think that's big for them just to get that experience and, that being their first college snaps. So, because we're going to have to lean on them, especially later in the year and, whenever we need them. So that's good for them to get that experience.
Coach Sachs was saying it's hard to hold anyone that you're playing without a touchdown. How good did it feel to hold these guys without a touchdown tonight?
It felt good, it takes hard work, so, being able to do that, is huge, and especially coming out with that mindset that we had, I think that just doesn't nothing but build confidence for us. So, nobody's harder on us than we are, so I think that builds confidence for our side of the ball.
Do you feel like y'all got back to playing TCU football today?
Yeah, and it's not a 1 week thing, it's not a one night thing. I think it's just every day. We got to continue to do the things that we did this week to get better. In order to keep that standard high, because the moment that you let it fall, everything's gonna fall down with it. So
What's going to be the message this week? You guys start conference play. This is kind of honestly the real season starts next week.
keep chopping. It's still early in the season. It's only game 3. We got a long way to go. So just keep your head down, keep working, block out the noise, and let's get to it.
Is there an energy shift for the defenders coming in from last week and this week?
Yeah, we just kind of knew what we had to do. We had a bad taste in our mouth coming from last week into this week, so I think that's just kind of the mentality that all of us have. Nobody was satisfied at all. So we just had to kind of get that taste out of our mouth and go out there and get our swag back, get back to who we know we can be and who we are. So
Was it exciting to go out and kind of see that a single digit on the scoreboard?
most definitely, I think y'all were able to see guys flying around making plays. You seen a lot more excitement out there, guys running to the ball and not just watching plays. So I think that just speaks to what we did this week at practice, and we got to continue to build off of that.
Anything else for Mark? Good, thank you.
Appreciate it.